6:12, we want to get back to that breaking news we started the hour with, that Pope Leo XIV has appointed Bishop James F. Chicchio of the Archdiocese of Metuchen, New Jersey, as the successor for Archbishop Gregory Aymond. We have Sarah McDonald from the Archdiocese on the phone with us this morning to give us a little more insight into this announcement. Sarah, good morning and thanks for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
So, Sarah, this announcement came out early this morning, and we were emailing you back and forth kind of about what this whole process will look like. And yes, he will succeed Archbishop Aymond, but right now his title is something that people may not be familiar with. Explain what his title is and what that means.
All right. Well, the Most Reverend James Chicchio of the Diocese of Metuchen has been named coadjutor Archbishop. And what that means is that he will succeed Archbishop Aymond upon Archbishop Aymond's formal retirement. So that's an undetermined amount of time at this point. As we all have discussed previously, Archbishop Aymond turned in his resignation letter as he was required to do so at the age of 75 last year in November. And he's been staying on as the Archdiocese of New Orleans continues to work through the bankruptcy proceedings. As it seems those are coming to close to trying to finalize, the Holy Father saw fit to name Archbishop Aymond's successor. And so we will meet coadjutor Archbishop Chicchio this morning. Later in the coming weeks, we'll have a massive welcome. And then once Archbishop Aymond formally retires, Archbishop Chicchio will become Archbishop of New Orleans. So it's a unique situation in that it hasn't happened in the Archdiocese of New Orleans, in the last transition, but it's not unusual. Coadjutor archbishops and coadjutor bishops are named rather commonly in the Archdiocese of New Orleans. And as a matter of fact, an interesting fact, when Archbishop Aymond went to the Diocese of Austin as bishop, he was named coadjutor bishop in Austin. So it's kind of a full circle moment.
So obviously, Sarah, this is a big moment for the transition of the diocese here, the dozens of schools that are under the control as well, a huge settlement that still has to be agreed upon with victims of abuse by the hands of the Catholic Church. He's inheriting a lot. Have any conversations happened as to what his first message will be once he is in this position? And obviously this city is still very Catholic in comparison to other cities around the country. There are a lot of people that are going to be hanging on to every word that this new Archbishop says about where he's going to lead the church in New Orleans.
Well, I have not spoken to him yet. We're going to wait and see what he says this morning. We have a 10 a.m. press conference that will be live streamed on our website at NOLACatholic.org. We'll, of course, have coverage, I know, from you guys and from on the Clarion Herald website as well to follow everything that coadjutor Archbishop Chicchio says this morning. But he is a uniquely qualified individual. He has an extensive resume, and he has a doctorate in canon law. He has a master's of business administration. So it's a very hopeful time. As Archbishop Aymond wrote in his letters to the clergy, religious, and laity that have been released this morning, it's a very hopeful time. He has great hope for the future of our archdiocese as he looks ahead to his own retirement and his successor.
Well, Sarah McDonald, we appreciate your time this morning, and of course we'll be talking to you throughout the day, and of course we'll be at that news conference to meet the bishop as he touches down here in New Orleans for the first few hours he's in town. We appreciate your time this morning.
Of course, again, thanks so much for having me.